I will go along and present the municipality's needs for assisted technology.
Do you have any questions for this first presentation? Any comments?
Yes?
Yes.
I'm very interested in how the project came about, but we can discuss that later or whenever you think it's a good time.
We have the time now, but we can do it. We have a session which is called Dialogue and Discussion.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do it there?
Yes, good.
Okay,
Thanks.
Okay. Then I'll just move along.
Yes.
Assisted technology. What is assisted technology? It refers to any product, device or equipment that enables elderly to live in their preferred environment longer. And it sets high demands for the overall system quality and consequently on software and systems engineering, user acceptance, and supported by various user interfaces is an absolute necessity. The use of assistant technology leads to good quality of life for elderly and gives the municipalities an opportunity to save money and manual labor. Buildings themselves should compensate for the degrading skills which the individual needs to experience safety, security and quality of life without labor-intensive services. This graph illustrates the needs for skills, and when the skills level decreases caused by dementia or other diseases, it's usually compensated by manual labor. But by using high-tech solutions or high-tech buildings, the buildings themselves can compensate for the lacking skills, and there are no such need for so much manual labor as we see just on the top. In March in Arlanda, the conference, we want suppliers from Europe to give us feedback on what is possible for the market to deliver in assisted technology. We have one general goal and three specific needs. The general need is what is the best the market can deliver of assisted technology for senior citizens to create the feeling of safety and security and to prevent fall and fall injuries and prevent social isolation. So we need for you to get us in touch with businesses that have the solutions that we need, and we would like to hear from them on Arlanda. On the three specific forms, I have some examples with me. This is a toilet adapted for the elderly, and with a handle placed next to the toilet, used by the personnel and the elderly to get up from a wheelchair. But by doing so, the nurses have to use their backs and their muscles and to move the patients from the wheelchair and over to the toilet. It's the nurse that it burdens the nurse's back. And when we move also the patients over, it burdens the patients lower the seat area. So we want solutions on how to prevent that. So we need a toilet that has the following features. It must be handicapped customized. It must have a swivel toilet seat with a minimum of 180 degrees rotation. Rotation must be either electric by steering or easy manual swiveling function. The seat must be locked when it is in its initial or final position. And the toilet seat must have the same functions as other toilets. This description will also be found on innobuild.eu. So if you have or know somebody that can make a product like this, or if you have other solutions that can cover our needs, we would like to hear from you on the Arlanda conference in March. Another example, two examples in this one. This is a room with a nearby toilet, a bed. When the elderly stands up at night and goes towards the bathroom, and if the elderly person falls, we want a sensor to pick up the fall and send alarm to staff and to unlock the door, like this. So the first thing we need is the sensor that needs to have the following features. It must be small in size and look like something that the majority of patients will be able to wear in natural settings, like a clock or something. And it must be able to attach to the patient's or the patient's clothing. And it must be able to withstand washing, either in water with temperature up to 65 degrees, or washing with alcohol products. The sensor must be able to communicate with receivers in the room that has the following features: passing, sustaining, proximity, and desirable of falling. Yes, and the second is the sensor must have two-way communication, and the communicator must be placed on the patient. That will allow the patient to talk to the healthcare staff regardless of location in their homes. So if you know of businesses that can make these products, or if you know of somebody that has other solutions that can meet our needs, we would like to hear from you on Arlanda conference in March.